Hi, my Sagittarians. This is Erica from Siren Song Oracles, and I'm here to do your November love reading. So I'm using a couple different decks. I will talk about them as I go along. And I noticed on the Leo video, I did forget to announce the deck a few times. I think I'm just kind of getting sick of announcing the decks every time I use them. Maybe I should start listing them or something and make my life easier. But anyways, I have the love reading for Sagittarius. And how we're going to do it is where you're at in it, where they're at in it, what they might be astrologically. We have some astrology cards here to determine maybe some signs that you're dealing with, and also what's going on in their lives. What are the patterns and issues in the relationship you need to know about? What does the person you're thinking of actually want out of this relationship? What are they willing to do? And the last cards are going to be for words of wisdom for Sagittarius. Okay. So hello, my fellow fire signs. Again, this is Erica with Siren Song Oracles. If you like my readings, please like, subscribe, and I'd love to hear from you on the comments. If you want a personal reading, all my information is below. So let's get to the reading. So the first deck we're using is the Good Tarot by Colette Baron Reid. Sagittarius is where you're at. King of Earth, Two of Earth, Nine of Fire. Very interesting. A lot of the fire signs have Earth going on in their charts, so the fire signs be focusing on their pentacles lately. Okay, so Sagittarius, where are you in this situation, the King of Earth? Well, you've got again, you are good with the money. In fact, Leo and Aries are too. Very interesting. But you are very much mindful of your money right now. Your mind also may be on a King of Earth. You may be thinking about your counterpart. And this channel usually has feminines watching, so you may be thinking of your divine masculine, who is the King of Earth. He is either he's either a Taurus, Capricorn, or a Virgo, possibly, or he is a man who is very much the provider in your life, possibly, maybe even your father, who knows? But there's a man's energy in here, or it just could be you are on top of your game and very bountiful right now, and very much focused on family and devotion. Also, yes, the King of Earth is also a family man too. So Sagittarius females out there, you may be looking at that right now. That's who you're dealing with, or that's actually your energy. Then we get to the Two of Earth, which is juggling, which is like, you're juggling options, you're juggling two jobs, you're juggling two people. And it's a bit of an act going on here because it's not easy to do. The Two of Earth is kind of like you're trying to balance this stuff out. It may be a little bit of a problem, but you're trying to balance things out in your life. And it's an actual thing happening in your life. I don't think these are thoughts, really. I think these are actual things that you are balancing. Maybe you're thinking about how your person has to do that too, possibly. Because again, this is how you are in the connection right now. So yeah, you're juggling. Maybe you're not really sure. Maybe you have two people, Sagittarius. I don't know. But yeah, maybe you're deciding on two jobs, or you're working two jobs, or your person is working two jobs. And it would make sense because the King of Earth, again, as I said, is a very bountiful person. So that's either you or your counterpart. The Nine of Fire is the Nine of Wands. So whatever you're doing here, it's causing you to feel exhausted. The Nine of Wands is like you're on your last leg here. It's right before the Ten of Wands, before you're totally like, look, this is a burden and I got to get rid of it. You're not quite there yet, Sagittarius. You're not quite there yet, but whatever you're doing with the juggling, I think is getting to you. The Nine of Fire, you're not ready to give up quite yet. You may feel, Sagittarius, in this connection, you have one last battle to face. But you are tired and you are getting toward the end of your rope. Maybe you're tired of being the King of Earth and working so hard, or the King of Earth is, maybe that's, causing a burden in your life, whoever that person is representing. But I'm seeing it's just too much juggling going on. But you're tired, you're exhausted, you're on your last leg, you're almost winning the battle. You're not willing to give up. You're willing to give this relationship another shot, is how I'm seeing this. Even though you are tired, even though you have been juggling, you're willing to give it a shot. And again, I'll just say this one more time before I close down this particular these particular cards, is that King of Earth could well be your person. Okay? All right, let me close this down. This is where you're at. Let's see where your person is at with you. This is the Game of Thrones deck, okay, for the TV show The Game of Thrones, as we all know what that is. So he is a King of Swords in the world, and ooh, whoa. Sorry about that. I just touched the camera and I got all weird. Balance. Okay, and then the Two of Spears. Okay, this person's got two as well. Interesting. Well, your person is the King of Swords. So very much in his mental energy, very much in his logical energy about this situation with you. Not feeling extra lovey-dovey. Feeling even maybe slightly defensive, possibly. Maybe wanting to tell you some truths, possibly too. Cutting through to the truth. That's what the King of Swords does. Or that's more like the Knight of Swords, maybe. But he is being very logical about this situation. He is definitely not thinking with his heart in this situation with you. So your person is very logical, maybe slightly even defensive, depending, drawing like a boundary with you, possibly. I don't know. And let's just read it all together here. So we got the World. So that's a closing out of a cycle. He may be closing out a cycle with you. He may have feel that this has come full circle, possibly. It's like, just because you're closing out a cycle doesn't mean that, it's totally over, but there's some sort of cycle between you is over, possibly. Or it could just literally be a cycle maybe in his life, but this is supposed to be how he is toward you. So something has come full circle. I'm sensing, maybe there may be some, I don't know, because of the Two of Spears, because of the vision there, I'm getting this vibe on travel for some reason too. So he may want to travel, maybe he wants to travel with you, explore the possibilities with the Two of Wands, because that's what Daenerys Targaryen is doing there. She's looking out into the sea and wondering, okay, what path do I take here? Where do I go here? So your person, is looking at two paths and not sure which way he wants to go. Something has come full circle. He's in his logical mind. But these two paths that are being represented to him, the wands, they're both doable. I mean, that's what the Two of Wands is about. They're both kind of like, one, of course, is going to be picked eventually, but it's just like maybe both of them offer something, because the wands is all about fire and passion and enthusiasm. So there's a decision trying to be made here by this person. And I think it's head over heart, and it's the closing out of something. But also I'm getting this, I don't know, depending, maybe it's for somebody specific, but I'm looking at the World and then the Two of Spears, which is the Two of Wands. And I'm feeling a sense of adventure and travel here. Maybe exploring some new paths. And maybe exploring those paths with you, because this is their energy toward you. Maybe you are one of those paths that this person is debating on right now. But they are being logical about it. Maybe they've drawn a boundary with you, possibly. Maybe you are not. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe you have experienced a boundary being drawn by them, or maybe they're just kind of cut you off. Maybe you've experienced them being a little cooler toward you, a little colder toward you, possibly. It doesn't mean it's a bad thing. It just means, maybe it's just like time for like a change and time to look at a new path for your situation. But I'm getting the vibe that one of the paths is you, and this person is trying to make a decision. Okay, so that's where your person is, Sagittarius. We're going to get more influences now from this about who you might be dealing with astrologically and what might be actually going on in their life. We're going to use the astrology. It's called the Zodiac deck or something like that. I'm not sure who it is, but it's called the Zodiac deck. You see the back of it right now. It's pretty cool. Okay, so here we are. We have a Capricorn, we have a Virgo, and we have a Pisces. So I did sense that, what was he, the King of Earth? So we got, That was very interesting how the king of earth came up, because we got a Capricorn and a Virgo here, which would be the king of earth. So maybe that was him. Maybe that was your masculine, Sagittarius. So Capricorn influences, Virgo influences, Pisces influences. So moon in Capricorn, sun in Virgo, moon in Pisces. So maybe emotionally he's more of a Capricorn, which I can kind of sense from that King of Swords. He's a little cold right now. Virgo, there's that Pentacle energy coming right in. For Virgo, it says here, you reap what you sow. Again, it's all about, making sure those pentacles are good. Your person. And Pisces, follow your dreams, moon in Pisces. So emotionally, it's like the person might be like a Pisces, really in their feels right now, your person. They want to follow their dreams. That to me represented that Two of Wands. They're looking out into the vast distance, wondering what dream do I pursue? That's what that's that two path thing. They're looking at the two paths. Pisces, they swim in two different directions as well. So two paths your person is looking at. Moon in Capricorn says scale mountains to gain a sense of achievement. Again, back to that King of Earth. I think that's really him. I think your guy, or your masculine, that is, I could say guy, but I'm just going to say masculine, is very successful person and wants more achievement in life. Reaping what the sow, working hard. It could well be that your person really isn't in the mode of getting into a relationship right now. Maybe it's more in the mode of being, achieving. Because they want to achieve their dreams. But the moon in Pisces, like I said, it's a very feeling energy. So, like I said, I know one of those paths is you. I mean, I don't know, who knows what the other one is, but all I could tell you is that what's influencing your person right now is a sense of achievement, is getting those pentacles in and following their dreams. And you may be dealing with the Capricorn, Virgo, or Pisces, or a person who has that kind of energy right now going on. So that King of Earth, I think you pretty much are thinking about that person. And that's who this person is. So that did come out in your reading. Very interesting. Very interesting. Okay, so that's that. Major influences in your relationship, patterns or issues. Let's go through the Amira's Love Oracle. Amira is another tarot reader here on YouTube, and she's a very beautiful lady. If you look her up, just type in Amira's Love Oracle and you'll find her on YouTube. Family. Okay. Control and twin flame. Oh, very interesting. All right. So your major issues within the situation of the two of you, this relationship or connection, is family. So a couple things. You may have a family. You may be, maybe you're even married to this person. I don't know. You may have a family. You may share children. They may have a family. Or you may have a family. Like maybe you don't have a family with him, but your guy has a family, or he doesn't have a family with you and you have a separate family, which is causing, maybe even a problem within this relationship. That's one of the issues. Another issue is control. Somebody's being controlled here. Somebody feels like they're being manipulated and controlled like a puppet. I'm not really sure which one of that is you, but these are issues in the relationship. So something about family and control, and this is a twin flame connection. So one of the major issues is the fact that it's a twin flame connection. And a lot of times in twin flame connections, somebody else is married to somebody else and they have a family. Sometimes that happens, and it makes it just more difficult. But yeah, so one of the major issues, family, yours, that you have together. Or it's just maybe it's not an issue, but it's just showing you it's showing that you have a family. And maybe there's somehow someone feels controlled by this family, by their family, or by, you by them by you. But there's somebody who feels controlled here in this relationship. And this person and you guys are twin flames. That's what it's saying here. So very, very interesting, the issues. Yeah, I don't really know. It's just, you'll know. I mean, it's something to do with a family. It's something to do with one or both of you, most likely just one of you, being controlled like a puppet right now. That's somehow, this is like not just kind of like represents your relationship. It's something you have to deal with. It's an issue. It's a pattern. So that one you can just, you know, kind of sort out, but that's what's going on here. What does your person want to do going forward? What does this person actually really want in this situation? Your counterpart. Okay. Engagement. Here we go. See, we have family again. Children, and let your friends help you. See, there's family is a big, children and family are a big factor in this situation here. So either somebody is being controlled by the fact that they have children with somebody else, or maybe you have children with this person. I'm not really sure, but the good news is engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Maybe because you're having children. Maybe because you're focusing on the children. Maybe that's why it's a higher level of commitment. Possibly. This relationship may have a higher level of commitment already because there is children. And I'm sensing here, let your friends help you. So you're asking for support from other people right now about this relationship situation. This person is asking. I'm sorry. This is about your person toward you. They would like to get more involved with you. Children are involved here. Maybe they want to have children with you, or they have their own children. That could be blocking the relationship. And they're asking for support from other people. They may ask you for support even, because you might be even a friend of theirs, as well as a person who maybe feels that romantic pull toward them. So I'm just sensing family and children are a big, big deal in this reading. It's either something that they want to do with you, they want to have a family with you because that came up in the reading, or they already have a family, or you have a family with them, and it's just I can't tell you whether it's a good thing or a bad thing. It's just a big part of this reading and a big part of this connection somehow. Whether it's a block to your situation with your person, or whether it's just something the two of you share or want to have. They want to have with you, actually, because this is them toward you. They're considering children in some format. And they're asking for help and support from other people. Like I said before, your person is looking at two paths. Maybe they're asking help to figure out which path is best right now. But it seems like it's positive because it's ascending to a higher level. So it just seems like, you know, this is something that's going to work out. This is something that's going to work out in the end. But only you will know what children mean and what family mean to you as you're watching this, okay? So what is the advice for Sagittarius? It's just lessons for the Sagittarius to look at right now, and advice for this particular situation. Just words of wisdom. So breakthrough, see? Higher level of commitment. There's the breakthrough. Intensity and then letting go. Very interesting. Huh. Breakthrough. Well, you're going to experience some sort of breakthrough in this situation, I'm thinking. You're going to have a personal breakthrough, or the relationship will have a breakthrough. And intensity is basically passion, it's focus, and then letting go. See, letting go doesn't really go with those two cards, but maybe that breakthrough is going to help you focus, and maybe that breakthrough is about letting go. Doesn't mean letting go of a person or letting go of the relationship. It should be a letting go of something that is no longer serving you, whatever that is. It looks like you have a breakthrough, and there's like this really intense period in your life, and then you're going to let go. Or the advice is to, see, this is advice again, just kind of a warning, a heads up that, you're going through a breakthrough right now, and you're going to be letting go. And this is an intense period for you. This is an intense period of life for you. But that intensity card usually represents intense focus as well. Like forward moving focus. Letting go of the past. So, the lesson here is some sort of breakthrough. So there's going to be probably some sort of breakthrough in your situation where it's going to feel really intense, and then there may be a letting go point. Maybe letting go of the past, letting go of things that happened before. It's a twin flame relationship. A lot of times in twin flame relationships, you have to let go, like spiritually, of the person. And it could be temporary, or it could not be temporary, but There's something that you're going to have to let go of here. Someone or something that has been not serving you well, that has been hurting you more than serving you. But the good news is it's going to happen because you're going to have that breakthrough. So Sag, this was not what I call a lovey-dovey reading. It looks like you and your person probably have to work out some stuff, and it's something to do with family and children. I can't put my finger on exactly what it is, but it's something to do with that. But there is love here. It's just there's other stuff going on right now, and your person is also really looking at the pathways they want to go down, their dreams, their desire, their sense of achievement. Seems that they're trying to achieve something as well, and maybe that's getting in the way too. But there are a few obstacles in this relationship, but it looks like it's going to work out okay. You're going to have that breakthrough, and you're going to feel better once you let go of the things that don't serve you anymore. And only you know what that is, Sagittarius. Okay, guys, well, have a lovely evening. And again, thank you. This is Erica with Siren Song Oracles. Please like, subscribe, and comment. And if you would like a personal reading, all my information is below. Thanks again. Bye-bye.